Thanks for sending that video on quantum mechanics. Again, I like to see where this information is relevant in my life and how this information is a benefit to me. Otherwise, it's sort of like garbage in, garbage out. Now, part of what I'm seeing that I can benefit from that is, yes, me as an observer, I'm bringing particles in and out of reality. That is like I've got a good idea and then I lose the good idea. Or, I have a good idea, but I don't know how to make it happen. These ideas that formulate themselves. First, that's where these particles come into play, is in the thought to begin with. To have a complete thought didn't take just that 1 second. It takes a lot of thinking. It takes a lot of comprehension to formulate a solution to a problem. I mean, there's the stage of developing the problem, being aware of a problem, and then, formulating the solution to a problem. So there's many aspects to getting a thought, and that thought is like subatomic particles. They come in and out all the time until they end up collapsing into something that you can actually have a subject that you can talk about inside and out, or be a physical object that you can actually use. Um, and the new science that is in this film is suggesting that everything is a particle. But this aspect that you can't see it, where it means to me is that every time that you want something, it's in front of you all the time. You just can't see it. And it's our ability to recognize something that you don't see can best be, you can know it's there by the wave that it causes. How does it make you feel? Every time that something comes into existence, it has to make a wave, because there is no void. As soon as something comes into an existence, there's an energy that has to go out into the world as a wave. And these things coming in and out are making wave-like motion. So, and how we experience wave is through our feeling sensation. So that's where the intuition of knowing, your gut feeling, something's in the air, then something's in the air to pay attention to that. And the more you are highly focused on only wanting to see one thing, what it is you want to see is going to be something completely different, but you are mistakenly thinking that it needs to be this way, so you'll never see it. So that it's like the mind creates the solution right away, but our comprehension of what the solution is sort of invisible. And so, anyways, that's where I take quantum mechanics, is how we are creating reality, how things come in and out of our reality. Is it a particle? Is it a wave? And I think they're both. And that's where I'm thinking the wave is very important. The way we feel is really, really important in how we create our reality, and somehow managing how we feel with these waves and how we interpret the particles that we see, the stories we tell, um, just the thoughts that we have, right down to particles that you can see, which might be furniture, like a 3D object. I mean, so many levels of reality there. There's the physical, there's in the mind, there is the idea. Um, I think all of these are relevant. So there's just my comment on after watching that video. Um, don't know if it makes sense to anybody, but this is my world. Peace out.